So the problems that we see now, from disparities in outcomes to a medical knowledge that disproportionately is designed around a certain demographic, we believe is a consequence of the fact that the kingpins and the queenpins of the medical knowledge system has not been as diversified as they should be. And for that reason, their view of a certain problem might not be as comprehensive as we would like it to be. And the way to address that, the way to change, for example, the research agenda, is to bring a more diverse group to the table. My favorite saying is that when you're not eating at the table, you're probably on the menu. And it's really time for people who understand health and disease better, groups who are disproportionately burdened by disease. They should have a place at the table, they should be setting the research agenda, and they should be participating in our investigation around health and disease. For the event that is coming up in May, as I mentioned earlier, we will be bringing in primarily minority high school students, one, to bring their perspective, but also to recruit them to be interested in health data science. We keep saying that MIT is not smarter than the rest of the world. MIT can only be smart if they partner up with the rest of the world. And that means we build capacity in those countries too. Let them not come to MIT. We need to bring MIT more to those countries and work with them in order to understand the problems that they need fixing. I have lots of stories, horror stories from our group, when we had assumed that we knew the problem, that we could fix the problem for them, and we failed miserably because we have been arrogant and ignorant. We think that we understand the problems because we read about them, because we even wrote the books, but it turns out that without the lived experiences, our perspective of the problem is very, very limited. Industry plays a major role in being able to fix the problems that I have identified. They are at the cutting edge of technology, they have the compute power, they also have the expertise. But they need from the rest of society the perspective, they need from the rest of the society the lived experiences. And our role here at MIT is to bridge them to the expertise, the domain expertise that they need to be able to really design the technology that will not only cater to a certain demographic, that will actually cater to the people who need that technology the most. So we need to bring to the table the vendors of electronic health records. We also need to bring in the medical device as well as the pharmaceutical companies. They need to be more aware of the disparities in the way that they perform their research. They have to have more investigators representing underrepresented groups of people to provide that lens that they need to be able to come up with better designs of health products.